Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Virtual Pet Day. This is Mrs. Frost. I'm sorry I missed the Dr. Seuss Friday Read Aloud Day. So I am going to read you a story by Dr. Seuss, and it's What Pet Should I Get? Which I thought is appropriate since it's Virtual Pet Day today. Here is my pet, Itchy. You guys have never met her. She's a miniature pinscher and likes to bark. She loves to sit here on this little couch in our guest room and check out if there are any deer, turkey, squirrels, and she makes sure we know they are out there when she starts barking. So here I'm going to start to read this book. What Pet Should I Get? It was a book they found after Dr. Seuss had died. They found it in a closet. He had a box in there that had lots of different unfinished manuscripts. What Pet Should I Get by Dr. Seuss. We want a pet. We want a pet. What kind of pet should we get? Dad said we could have one. Dad said he would pay. I went to the pet shop. I went there with Kay. And so we went in. I took one fast look. I saw a fine dog who shook hands, so we shook. I said, I want him. But then Kay saw a cat. She gave it a pat. And she said, I want that. Then Kay said, now what do you think we should do? Dad said to pick one. We could not take home two. Then what do you know? We saw two other kinds. Now what could Kay and I, how could Kay and I make up our minds? A pup and a kitten, they looked like good fun. Now which would we pick? We could only pick one. Make up your mind. The cat or the dog, the kitten, the pup. Oh boy, it is something to make a mind up. Then I looked all around. I saw something with wings. I said, look at him. We can pick one that sings. But then, look over there, said my sister Kay. We can go home with a rabbit today. Then I looked at Kay. I said, what will we do? I like all the pets that I see. So do you. We have to pick one pet and pick it out soon. You know, Mother told us to be back by noon. I could have done it. I could have, I bet. I could have said what pet we should get. But you know what Kay did? Do you know what she did? She said, fish, 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 fish. It may be a fish is the pet that we wish. Then I saw a new kind, and they were good too. How could I pick one? Now what should we do? We could only pick one. That is what my dad said. But how could I make up that mind in my head? Make up your mind. Pick a pet fast. Pick one out soon. Mother and Dad said to be home by noon. The time may be now to make up my mind. But who knows what other good pets I might find. I might find a new one, a fast kind of thing, who would fly around my head in a ring on a string. Yes, that would be fun, but our house is so small, this one on a string would bump into the wall. My mother, I know, would not like that at all. So maybe some other good kind of pet, another kind, maybe is what we should get. We might find a new kind of pet who is tall, a tall pet who fits in a space that is small. My mother might like that pet best of all. If we had a big tent, then we would be able to make home a yent. Dad would like us to have a good yent, but how do I know he would pay for a tent? So you see how it is when you pick out a pet. How can we make up your mind what to get? But what if we took one of each kind of pet? Then our house would be full of the pets we would get. No, Dad would be mad. We can only have one. If we do not choose, we'll end up with none. And I will do it right now. I will do it, I said. I will make up my mind. That is up in my head. The dog or the rabbit, the fish or the cat, I picked one out fast, and then that was that. The end. This is a picture of Dr. Seuss when he was a little boy. He had a couple dogs as pets. Here it says he was 6, and that's a stuffed dog. And here's when he was 12, and that's a little bulldog that he had. Thank you for listening to my story. I know it ends with you not really knowing what kind of pet he picked, but that's kind of the beauty of this story. I was wondering if maybe you guys could tell me what pet you would like. Maybe write it down and tell me why you would like that pet. And when we get back to school, I can read it on the announcements. So be sure to put your name on it, the pet you would like, and why. And when we get back to school, I'll read it on the announcements. I hope everybody's getting by okay. I miss everybody. And be sure you're reading and giving love and hugs and kisses and be nice to your mom and dad. Thank you and happy Pet Day.